Okay, my brave hearts. I must get a memory card for my phone or something. But welcome. This is my channel, Lil Goddess L Zuudikius. My name is Darcy Lee, and let me get you some PSA. Physical spiritual alignment. Okay. We're going to feel around the words of God with our hearts, guts, and brain. Now let's vibe on these waves. It don't matter if you're sinking, surfing, ice skating, or floating. Steady your luminescence so we can add more colors to the rainbow while we embrace the darkness with ease. So, my oracle cards. I didn't even have time to shuffle them good, and two came out, which was the Dual Dragon and the Fire Prince. I have been very intrigued with fire lately. So I was looking at the Fire Prince and it says optimism and aggression. Optimism and aggression. Um, Optimism is hopefulness and confidence about the future or the successful outcome of something. And yeah, that makes sense. My last reading, I was trying to decide if I was gonna record, and I've been trying to decide if I'm going to record. Period. But the Fire Prince, he comes out a lot out of my oracle cards. You know, optimism. I never took time to pay too much attention to the optimism, but I did. I did just now. Hopefulness and confidence about the future or the successful outcome of something. I've been kind of putting off recording, and but that's okay. I've been taking my time and getting over some things, relearning some things, um, learning more things about myself, getting to know my spirits, and maybe I need a little fire under my ass with this Fire Prince. I might need a little fire under my ass. And I do get that. I get that a lot. But I don't have a problem with discipline, getting it or giving it. I don't have a problem with teaching lessons, giving them or getting them. I love the Fire Prince. His number is 40. We sometimes get scared to start something new. We get scared to start something new. We get scared to move on, letting things go, forgetting to be optimistic, being hopeful about the future, and having confidence in the future. The Dual Dragon came out. They go good together. Their number's 23. It says inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. We have to be ready to start new things. Sometimes a lot of us, we know what we like, we know what we want to do, but we get scared or we put things off, or we have a lot of shit going on and we just don't for some reason. Um, we don't know if it's going to work out. We don't know if it's going to be successful. I think it's it's really important to find love in everything that we do, especially if that's something that we enjoy. Some people are shy. Some people like to keep a lot of things to themselves. Like me, I'm not shy, but I like to keep a lot of things to myself. My thoughts, my feelings, my actions, my whole being, my connections, um, with people, things, and places, my connection with spirits, and my connection with my Godhead, and any other God that um, wants to come through. I welcome them all, good and bad, which is probably why I keep a lot of things to myself. But inner conflict with the dual dragon, everything is dual. Everything, has its opposite. It's opposite. We have to make a conscious choice whenever we want to move forward. We want to get over things, especially things that hurt us that we've been having for a long time, like relationships or living in one place, or letting go of some things that don't are not working out for us, or letting go of trauma. Trauma is a weird thing. People trauma bond, they think that's something to connect on. And I don't think that's a bad thing, though, to find other people who have similar traumas or who have problems and stuff, that you can have somebody that you can relate to, and reach out to, who will most likely understand what you're feeling and what are you thinking, and y'all can be able to share on that and build on that and get over it. But that's important, getting over those things, and not trauma bonding with people, places, or things to stay in that trauma. You should want to trauma bond with the intent of healing, with the conscious choice of healing. So you don't never want to go to someone with a problem if you you don't want to heal, or you're not going to be willing to help that person heal or another person heal, which would suck, because we should all want want a healing in any one place or thing, especially if it's been hurting for a long time. um be aggressive, fire prince. Be aggressive with your hopefulness. Be aggressive in your confidence. Be aggressive in knowing the successful outcome of something in the future. A lot of people scared of the future. A lot of people scared to move on. That's okay. That's all right. We don't ever have to do anything until we're ready, until we're prepared, until we understand, until we can work through those inner conflicts, until we can figure out the morals, what you value, what morals you have. That's really important. I wrote, so I have this personal dictionary. Let's see, dielectric. I have this personal dictionary that I have started in a notebook. On this same page that I have optimism is dielectric. Discourse between two or more people holding different views about a subject but wishing to establish the truth, thought, reasoned argumentation. Okay? Discourse between two or more people holding different views about a subject but wishing to establish the truth through reason argumentation. Okay, let me fix that. Yeah. So dielectric. We might not always get along with people. We might not always agree with a lot of things. Okay. But having having the intention on finding or establishing a truth is what's important. You don't have to have the same truth as another person. It's about understanding, you know. Inner conflict is for you, me, myself, and I. That's between me, myself, and I. But it's important that when we get into debates or conversations or arguments with people, that we welcome truth in ourselves, and we welcome truth in other people, in their thoughts and their feelings. Reasoned argumentation. So it's not all loud or, hurting people, or, no, my way is the only way, or my thoughts are the truth, or how I feel is truth, or I think that way is the truth. That's not it's not the way to go, and you don't usually get things done whenever you come off like that, not wanting to accept other people's views. you know it should be like a learning experience, like yeah, that part. Sorry. I Yeah, that was something for me. But yeah, I still have my thought dragon here. And in the last video I did right before this one, uh a dragon message of thoughts came out. I read through it. So yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on many different levels, from many different energies, a lot of different